Okay, hold on. Yeah, gift. Look. Beautiful people, if you like that song that just played right now, if you like how it made you feel and the vibe and all that, that is my song. I will leave the link down below so that you can hear that. Also, I have an album out on everywhere online. But we're not going to get into that, alright? You're feeling stuck. You're feeling like life is throwing a whole bunch of curveballs at you and you just don't know what to do. I know what you need to do. You want to know? Smile. It's my good side right there. It's my good side. Smile. You see, I know it's easier said than done because I'm also human, believe it or not. And I go through these things that we call the struggle. And in me going through this, I understand that this is part of my ascension process. And every curveball that's thrown at me, my dip game is crazy. Now I'm just playing with you. I get smacked up. And you know, I understand that it's a part of my ascension process, so, you know, I try not to beat myself up over it too much. Now, recently, I've went through anxiety, you know, depression, these phases where it has to do a lot with your nerves, you know, the nervous system and your mind, how you think, you know, like my health, things like that. And when these things are not aligned, then you're bound to not live a healthy lifestyle overall. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that was making the ascension process feel so much more than what it was the fact that I had anxiety and I just would think so much. Like, deep down inside, I know that every curveball that's thrown at me, every lesson I go through, everything is a part of my ascension process here in the physical realm. And when you have these things like anxiety and depression and things like that, like, you tend to overthink. So things that I would tell myself is like, deep down I know inside, alright, everything that I'm going through, I know I'm going to be okay, I know I'm going to be fine, I've been through things like this before, but then I have thoughts like, what if this is not a part of my ascension process? What if I did really mess up in life? Or what did I... And these thoughts is like, are connected to my emotions. You know what I'm saying? Emotions, energy, and motion. You know what I'm saying? So it would really, like, I would really feel it. Like, I would really feel it. Like, damn, like, what if I really messed up in life? I'm 19 years old. But, it would just hit me really hard. And I would think to myself and think to myself and think to myself, and I would think to myself, I would think myself into a hole. And in that hole, it's just millions of thoughts running like crazy, like it's the end of the world. And it's at those times where I feel the most like selfless and powerless, like I don't have a purpose in life, like everything just mixed in one. On like anxiety, depression, like all that, everything just mixed in one. And it came to a point where it was having a toll on my health. You know what I'm saying? Like waking up feeling achy, feeling tired, just wanting to look on my phone and on social media, things I've never done before. Being interested in things that I've just, like, I know drains my energy, but I just would do it anyways because I would feel like something is just taking over me. And it was until I started to apply the things that I would speak about and I already knew, like telling myself affirmations, you know, reassurance, before I go to sleep, when I wake up, meditation, I'm gonna get into that in a minute, yoga, you know, loosening the body, feeding your nerves. You know, it was a mixture of all these things that I started applying to my life again, and it's why I'm making these videos right now, to be totally honest, because this is something out of the normal for me. Like, I not that I never thought that I would be doing this, but it's just one of the least expected things. You know what I'm saying? I was just driven towards this. My intuition told me to do this, so I'm here for you. You know, and yeah, I got sidetracked for a minute. Yeah. So basically, meditation was one of the biggest things that actually helped me with that, because meditation allows you to clear your mind. It allows you to slow down your thoughts. And I don't want to say observe every thought, because if you're observing every thought, that's going to put you in a hole. But it just allows you to observe your body and observe the energy, and have control of your thoughts and the way you feel. Because although you don't have control of the external world, which you really do to a certain extent, you do have control of what the energy that you put out into the universe. So whatever you put out into the universe, you're gonna get back. That's like basic, you know, day-to-day life things that everyone probably knows already. If you don't know, I'm gonna make other videos on that too, because I'm not assuming that everyone knows about this. But yeah, meditation, if you don't know what meditation is, I suggest you just go look it up real quick. Hopefully it doesn't say that, you know, it doesn't drive you towards one thing, that it's like, because that's not what meditation is. Meditation is being able to go within at any given moment. So if you're at a party, if you're in this place or that place and it's just mad loud, or a lot of things are going on, if you're able to just take a minute and breathe and focus on your breathing, focus on your thinking, focus on what you're feeling, you're meditating. And doing this every day and practicing this, you will begin to see results. You will begin to see yourself being able to think more clearly and just, you know, just make more moves strategically, not just out of reaction. I do suggest definitely taking time in a quiet place, somewhere in nature, you know, connecting to nature, you know, focusing on your thoughts and things like that, because it's much easier to get into a meditative state. But you're not limited to anything. We're beings of infinite possibilities. We can do anything. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, guys, I want you to know that it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, even if you're feeling these physical symptoms like an achy body or an unhealthy immune system, like you got stomach problems and like crazy headaches, or like tingling in your fingers and your bodies, and whatever the case is, like you're going through an ascension process, and it's gonna make you who you're gonna be. You just have to believe it, and you have to understand it, and you have to make an effort to connect with yourself. You can't, not that you can't, I don't want to say can't, because that's not in my vocabulary, but it's not the best to act out of, you know, reaction and just like not really, like, knowing that it's not the best for you, but you're still doing it anyways. You know what I'm saying? And you may feel like it, like deep inside in your intuition, like, but something's telling me to do it. Like, why do I have to just do it? Just do it. Like, for like 4 nights or 5 nights consecutively, I was going to sleep. Well, not 4 nights, more than that, but like for a night, I had went to sleep like at 7 o'clock in the morning, and I had this like this feeling of needing pleasure, and it was like needing pleasure with taste, like with food. And although I was like eating healthy and things like that, I would consume more amounts of food than I would usually consume. And it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I made like 8 pieces of peanut butter and jelly with this like gluten-free bread. It was just so good, so good. And like after the 3rd one, I'm like, yo, this is so unhealthy for me right now. I'm like eating these saturated sugars, because I did put jelly. I put like a organic jelly and organic peanut butter and things like that. Like all these type of carbohydrates and stuff at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, this is not going to go well. But I just kept doing it because I felt like it was the one thing that was making me happy. Because I was already in this anxiety type of state and just thinking too much. So I'm like, I got up and I started making peanut butter and jellies. And I just scuffing them down. And next thing you know, I'm already going through like health issues and things like that. Like after I ate those peanut butter and jellies, I was feeling like pure shit. Like fresh out the toilet type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. And I kept telling myself, why am I doing this to myself? I don't understand. Like, it was something that I really had to look within. And once I got into a meditative state and I asked questions and I put the intent out there, why am I feeling this? I attracted the answers, and it was a part of my ascension process. So that's just a little, you know, example to let you guys know that it wasn't that serious, but I've had more serious stories that I will get in detail about in other videos. I don't want to take too much time. We had 13 minutes right now. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. My intention for you is healing and loving and empowerment and willpower. And I know you're going to get through this. I know you're going to get through this. Like and subscribe if you like, or if you know what I'm saying, you felt what I said. And let's keep building, let's keep growing. Comment, let me know how you feeling, let me know things that you're going through. And yeah, let's do it. Peace and love.